Cheers, everybody. Debbie insisted, rather vocally, that I do another book haul after I have been drinking. And so I have my drink. I've already had a couple, don't worry. I'm drinking tequila and limeade, which is what I like to call a poor Christina's margarita, aka a lazy Christina's margarita. Either one really works. And that was a Christina's cat. Look at him. Look at him showing up in the video. That's so good. So I haven't done a video for 3 weeks, I think. I skipped 2 weeks and I was very tempted to skip this one, but I had promised to do it on Twitter, so here I am. I got all sleepy, but hopefully this will turn things around. So I have a fair amount of books since I skipped, so I should probably stop rambling and getting distracted by my cat, but it's very hard. Anyway, the first things that I got, this was a couple of weeks ago, was a shipment of books from YA Book Central. The first one is Dark World by Carolyn Schultz. I really enjoyed her previous series, although I know it wasn't all that popular with my blogger friends in that I was a total black sheep, but I liked it. I just thought she was really funny and I like her pop culture references. So I'm excited to try this, and I hope I continue to love it. Then I also got this one, which I had actually not heard of, called What We Hide by Marta Jocelyn. I think this one was LGBT is why I wanted it. But whenever I read it, I will know more. Very insightful, right? So insightful. If you read the book, you understand more what it's actually about. This is groundbreaking stuff, and I know you're so glad you're watching this video right now. I also got Never Ending by Martin Bedford, and I completely don't remember what this is about. Apparently it's about grief and Greece. That's very similar sounding words. Anyway, I don't know too much about it, I will repeat, but he wrote a book called Flip, which I think some of my friends liked, so maybe. And then, see, what frustrates me is I can never remember. I think it's the Birthright series, and the title, which you can't really read because it's down here and all tiny, is Darkest Fear by Kate Tiernan. And I think some of my friends liked this one. I initially wasn't expecting it to be very good, partly because of this lame cover, which has the series in much larger print than the actual book title, which is very, very frustrating and confusing for me. Because I'm always like, oh yeah, that book Birthright. Oh, it's not called Birthright. Why did they do this to me? Also, I kind of whisper yelled just then, which is why I totally think whisper yelling is a thing. I'm really sorry to those of you who don't think it's a thing, but whisper yelling is a thing. And then also, I got a briefcase. Okay, so it's a box. The promotions are just getting so cute lately, aren't they? Ooh, sunglasses. I actually hadn't opened this yet. Okay, so inside, so there's an arc of Let's Get Lost, which I am curious about. And then a thing, which is trying to escape. Oh, a luggage. No, not a luggage tag. What is this? Whoa. Whoa. There's a... I still don't really know what this is. Guys, I'm technology failing, and you cannot blame the alcohol for this. Is that like a mini SD card? I feel real dumb. I guess I'll have to stick it in my laptop. See if there's any holes that match. What is... Whoa, what is this? Oh, there's a folder. Wow, this takes me back to high school. And some sunglasses. Yeah, it's night here. And not the brightest room in the world, but whatever. I will be a badass in my plastic sunglasses. Okay, and I also got from YBC The Runaway King by Jennifer A. Nielsen, which is not the first book in the series, but I've been told by multiple people that it is totally a Christina series. So I'm assuming that I'm going to like it enough. I'm really going to want to have the sequel when I get around to reading the first one, when I quit blogging, which is mostly when I assume I'll get around to reading things. I feel a little like a comedy sketch. But let's keep going, shall we? Ooh, velvety cover. The Summer Prince by Elia Dawn Johnson, which is so shiny. Even through the sunglasses, it's shiny, guys. And also beautiful POC. The reviews for this were mixed and mostly not great, but I was told by multiple people that I need to read this for the LGBT aspect. So I'm excited to have it. And finally, Unnatural Creatures, edited by Neil Gaiman, although I imagine that many people bought this on accident thinking it was in fact a Neil Gaiman book. If so, you're a fool and you fell for Harper's marketing. Good job. But I'm assuming none of you did that because you're bookish people who are on Goodreads all the time and know what's up. I'm going to take these off now, although they seem surprisingly becoming. Oh, they're actually orange. I may really wear these, you know. I have no pride, and I have no sunglasses. So, what are you going to do? I should probably talk faster. And by talk faster, I mean talk about more important things and not at a greater speed, because I already speak fairly quickly. So I also got a couple of packages from Harper, which is a mix of things that I had requested and things that I did not request. So that's always fun. The first one is How to Meet Boys by Catherine Clark. My Googling when I was looking through their catalog on Edelweiss indicated that I would probably hate this book, which is why I did not request it, and I will probably not even try to read it. This looks like it might be a finished copy. Also, there's another reason I'm not going to read it. Like, I didn't request it, and it's a finished copy, which kind of throw off your schedule, like, whoa. And also Royally Lost by Angie Stanton, which I did request, so this is, in fact, my fault. It just sounded so cute. It should have been adorable. It should have been the romantic comedy movies that I love, but Debbie Snuggly Oranges read it, and apparently it's basically one of the worst things that ever happened, and I no longer have any desire to read it, and to be fair, this is the one that I requested where I knew I probably shouldn't have requested it, so that is a life lesson. If you don't think you should request it, maybe don't request it. Again, I'm full of brilliance today. Absolutely brilliant. I think more tequila will help. Alright. Guy in Real Life by Steve Brezhnev, which I already have a copy of, thanks to Lenore. The same is true of The Secrets of Lily Graves by Sarah Strohmeyer and Life by Committee by Corey Ann Haydu. As such, they're going to go into packages to friends because they do look very good. And finally, Harper sent me After the End by Amy Plum, which has been getting truly execrable reviews, and I didn't think it would be a book for me anyway. So, yeah, that's also going in the pile of, haha, no. Yeah, it's always interesting. I mean, I love getting unsolicited books if they're things that look interesting to me, but it's really makes me sad when I get things for review that I totally didn't want, and I could have gone to someone who actually wanted it and would read it. But this is the life of a blogger. It just happens sometimes. From Hachette, I got The First 15 Lives of Harry August by Claire North, which has such a pretty cover, and it's velvety. I really love velvety covers. In fact, I was just talking to Debbie today about the strokeability of velvet covers and how sometimes you like to rub them against your face. So there you go, Debbie. I hope this is everything that you dreamed. Some stories cannot be told in just one lifetime. That's actually a really cool tagline. And this one is by Red Hook, but I got it through my Orbit contact. Also got Heaven's Queen by Rachel Bach, which is coming out from Orbit, and it's the third in the Paradox series, which I highly recommend. Reviews haven't been that great, but I am tentatively excited and mostly hoping the plot takes kind of a backseat this time and my ship will freaking take off and whatever. I don't care. All the romance this time. I really don't care. Bring it. And I'm going to buddy read that with Meg of Cuddlebuggery. And Meg also super recommended The Oversight by Charlie Fletcher. I do not remember anything she said about it at this point other than that it was amazing and that I would probably like it. Or maybe I just assumed that because Meg and I agree a lot of the time. Some notable exceptions, but for the most part, I trust Meg and she said that I might like it unless I made that up. I'm a good source of information. You should really get all of your information from me. My memory is like a steel trap with the things that happen to me on the outside. Anyway, I also got two super exciting review books. Not that the other ones are not exciting, but these are the ones that I think I am most excited about at this moment. Again, a reader is fickle. At this moment, this is what I want. Tomorrow, that'll be what I want. Whatever. So Everything Leads to You, by Nina LaCour. This is published by Penguin. And it's LGBT. And basically I just really am so happy that it came. I really just want to say goodbye, schedule. And this was a super exciting week too, because not only did I get an orange pair of awesome plastic sunglasses, I also got a red pair of plastic sunglasses that are shaped like hearts for Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson, which I'm so thrilled to have. And now I am jealous of these girls who have ice cream. Might need to put ice cream on the to-do list after I finish this video. And I have this girl's glasses. I am sorry, I stole your glasses, fat girl. I don't know your name yet because I have not read this book yet. So, that is my review books. I'm sorry if you're jealous. I know it happens to the best of us. And Percy maybe wants my discard pile. So, Percy is thrilled. Thank you, Harper, for sending After the End, which Percy was interested in. I also got a couple of gifts. The first one is from Jillian, Writer of Wrongs, The Summer I Wasn't Me by Jessica Verdi, and I'm realizing how many LGBT books I got this week. Not week, 3 weeks, this 3 weeks, and I'm very excited about that. Ooh, she sent me her card. Look at her card. Oh, you can mostly just see the drawing. And I'm glad that didn't have her address on it, because I might have accidentally showed everybody her address. She probably would have been annoyed, but it doesn't, so it's fine. And from Shay Has Left the Room, Nearly Gone by Elle Cosimano, which she really liked, and I had hoped to get from Penguin, but they were all like, you can have this thing, but not this thing, and I was like, why? There is no answer to that. There is no answer to the eternal why of book blogging. And finally, I bought one book, and that is Dreams of Gods and Monsters, which I have to say like that because look how big it is. It doesn't have much context, actually, but trust me, it's just like here, it's next to my face. It is half the width of my face, or maybe more. That's a really wide book. Not that I have an especially wide face, but like, okay, I'm going to let that metaphor die. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this really random book haul. And I'm going to put on both pairs of sunglasses, and I'm going to wish you guys a good weekend. Goodbye.